And if you're a brand that's watching this video and you want to be, showcased, and I do have you, let me know. Happy Pride Month. Let's do a full face of makeup of LGBTQ plus brand owners, as well as some very, very strong allies within the community. Start off with this. This is the P. Louise X Mama Mitchell, which is, Mama Mitchell. I'm going to pick this up with an REM Beauty brush. Is a very, very, very strong ally. I'm with Trixie Cosmetics, and I love watching Trixie's videos. Trixie is so funny. I love Trixie's laugh. And I also feel like I don't use Trixie Cosmetics as much as I should. So this is my opportunity to apologize to Trixie for not using her brand as much as I should. And the brush I'm going in with is a Made by Mitchell brush into a little bit of this palette right here from Lunar Beauty. Lunar Beauty is from Manny MUA. And I'm now going to go into this Icy palette from Glamlight. They are allies, obviously. If you know Anthony from Glamlight, he's on the team, one of the faces of the brand in terms of like doing all the behind the scenes content. I feel like I always see him and having, people of the community be in the forefront of their content, right? And I'm really making this video because, well, one, it's Pride Month, obviously, right? Like that's one of the reasons I am making this video. But also I feel like this year there's been a lot of people, a lot of companies that aren't really going out for Pride as much as they used to. And now, was that just a cash grabby thing? Sure, to a certain extent, yeah, right. But I think it's a little bit disheartening to see what is happening this year. I don't think I've seen like a single brand change themselves to be a little bit like to change it to like their rainbow account, basically, like their rainbow logo. Is that necessarily what I need for me to support a brand? No, that's not what it is. I don't need that rainbow logo to support a brand, but it is nice to kind of see in Pride Month for them to be like, hey guys, we support you, we care about you, and for this 1 month, we will change our logo for you to show our support. And they're not doing that this year. I'm gonna go into some Fenty Beauty. No! Did y'all witness that? So I'll fix that right now, but Rihanna has been an open and outspoken ally for the LGBTQ plus community, and I think that's so cool. Also, talking about Fenty and inclusion, they are the benchmark. They literally set the benchmark for inclusion when they came out and literally disrupted all the shade ranges in the world. Basically, I'm going with the Patrick Ta foundation, and before that, I went in with the MAC Serumizer in 2 shades, shades 15 and 14. I'm going with my REM Beauty brush. Now we're going in with some Makeup by Mario. This is the Makeup by Mario F4 brush, and this is the Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer in the shade medium. I just want like a light type of bronzy situation. For blush, we have this one from Nude Sticks. This is the Nude Sticks collab with Kevin Kodra, who is a makeup artist. And this is the shade Bubba. Now I'm going to go with the House Labs concealer. Going in with the Lunar Beauty sponge, just because I can't think off the top of my head. I don't really have a concealer brush off the top of my head would qualify for this video. So a sponge is going to have to do. Now I could be wrong, so I can make a part 2 maybe, because I do definitely probably have other brands. This is just like off the top of my head. I grabbed kind of one of everything and was like, yeah, that is enough for the video at least, right? Like I could definitely make a part 2. I have the pink powder from One Size right here. That's a lot that I accidentally put on my hand. And I have this brush from Lunar Beauty. So I'm just gonna get some, and I'm going to set under the eye, on the sides of the nose. This is actually a collaboration with Lunar Beauty and Laura Los Angeles, which no longer is open. I am sad about that because I did love the brand. But Laura's on to bigger, better things. Speaking of ally, Laura Lee. Laura Lee is an ally. Now with the About Face powder, I'm going to set the rest of my face. This is another brush from Lunar Beauty, Patrick Ta's contour bronzer duo. This is in She's Bronzed. And I'm going in with his dual-ended brush as well. So I went in with this MAC brush. It's a collaboration with Stranger Things. I should use it, so it's about time. I also use a little bit of this Patrick Ta palette. I use a little bit of this REM blush in Peach Planet, and I also used a Patrick Ta blush in Do We Know Her. On my lips, I have this House Labs lip glaze, and I mixed 2 lip liners to get like this color. It's the All Lip No Trip from Made by Mitchell, Berry Bold, and Glad You're Here. I'm using this One Size setting spray. I'm using the Milk Makeup highlighter stick, and I'm also using the Say Double brush. These are both brands that have also been out spoken about diversity. I know Say did a Pride post at the beginning of the month. Milk Makeup has a whole section about how they are committed to DI basically, and one of the aspects in there is sexual orientation, and that is on their website, which is very, nice and exciting. And this is my finished makeup look with the full face of LGBTQ plus owners and or founders, also allies. I mean, hey, I think the makeup looks pretty good. Yeah, I thought this was an interesting video to make, a very fun video to make, very, pride forward, very festive for Pride. I know there's a lot of scary things going on in the world right now, so I just wanted to pop in and, just hopefully bring some positivity, show you a bunch of brands that you should support because they are there. Or if you're a brand that is LGBTQ owned or very strong allies and you are not featured in here and you were offended that you weren't, I am sorry. If I have you, especially if I have that brand, let me know. So I can be like, hey, I did not know that. Or send me something and I'll feature you. Send me something and I'll feature you as well. That works too, right? But yeah, this is just what I thought of, what I had in my collection. And I'm happy that I actually do have a full face of LGBTQ plus owned brands. That's the end of my video. Once again, happy Pride. Stay safe out there. Bye.